Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again doing another trade. This is November the 19th. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was following my pip trigger rules, and I saw the best two pairs to trade were the Euro Aussie and the Euro New Zealand. So about 20 minutes ago I took the trades back right in this area, which was at 840, and the other one was approximately, let me see, Euro New Zealand, about 8:45, which was about 20 minutes ago. Today on November the 19th, there's absolutely no news, very quiet, but the market is still moving. And if you know which pairs to trade, you can certainly grab some pips. And if you have a good day, then you can take a few days off, extended long weekend, which is what I do many times. Love trading with the pip trigger as it makes trading decisions quite easy for me, as long as you follow the rules and I also followed the meter. The meter helps a lot. Have the meter over here. Move this out of the way. Actually, you can put the meter right on the charts. Just give me a moment. All you got to do is just drag and drop and press OK. There's your meter. As you can see, the Aussie and the New Zealand is very weak, and the Euro was the strongest, and it still is. Swiss is also just a little bit stronger, but my two favorite pairs that I like to trade are the pound and the euro. So I took the euro. It was stronger over the pound. I'm sure the pound is moving also, but the spread is not as high on the euro. So between the meter and checking some of the higher time frames, I realized that these two were the best two to take. And I teach that in the training videos that come with the pip trigger trading system. Forex Nelson is back. I'm still in the trade. It's just a waiting game here. And as one mentor told me about 10 years ago, even though indicators are lagging, but once you learn how to trade with indicators, it makes your trading much more easier. It's the same as trying to fly an airplane without any gauges. Like, indicators are like gauges. They tell you direction, strength, and these are things that you need. At least I do anyhow. Now, people who tell you cannot trade with indicators, these are the people who just don't know how to trade with indicators. But if a market's going to move 100, 150 pips, the indicators will tell you. And you just wait for a pullback, as such over here, wait for a pullback. Now, I wasn't in front of the computer because the trigger was over here, but when it broke the top here, that's where I decided to get in. So there's a couple of entries, either on the pullback or on the breakout. Doesn't make any difference. They're both going to give you pips. Euro New Zealand's moving along. This one's stalling out, but it should pick up some steam. This Euro Aussie. At least I'm hoping it will. It's got to break this top. And of course, this arrow, as long as there's not too many candles in between, will shift over. That's the only indicator that repaints. And once you realize how to trade with it, it becomes very helpful indicator. Helps me a lot, in other words. Sometimes the market will only give you 10 to 20 pips, which at the moment that's what these two are doing. This is 11 or 12 pips. and this one at the moment is 13 pips. So that is why I like to do 2 pairs at the same time. Instead of hoping for 20 to 30 pips on one, I like to take 2 pairs. It looks like it's going to break. Might even see this arrow move over, which is what I want it to do. Maybe we can catch it in real time. There you go, just like I said. This should continue to go up now. Euro New Zealand, Euro Aussie down at the bottom here, over $1,000. So once you learn how to trade with the indicators, this is critically important. Makes no sense for you to have indicators on your charts and you don't know how to trade it. You're just wasting your time. You have to learn how the indicators work. And once you know how they work, then you become more successful at trading. Now another way you can trade, as I teach in the training videos, is you can close out half your lots. Some traders were asking, how do you close out half your lots? All you got to do is click on the little X down here at the bottom. Window pops up. I did 10 lots. I changed that to 5. And then I press close. And then I can click on the other one. Change it from 10 to 5. And press close. And just like that, I've locked in some profits. And now what I'm going to do is put my stop to plus 1 pip or 2, whatever the case may be, somewhere about here. Just modify it. I can do the same thing over here, plus a pip or so. Press modify. And now you can walk away from the computer and try to grab another 10 to 30 pips. This one looks like it's going. This one's lagging. So if it comes back here, it'll close me out with a profit. And of course, if it keeps going, if it breaks the top here, then I can just raise the stop a little bit higher, right below this pivot point. In other words, trade management is critically important. Money management, trade management, and proper mindset. Those 3 things are critically important for you to succeed. And that's what is in the training videos. You have to, I say that on a regular basis, you have to have these 3. Starting to show reversal here, so I'll end up a winner today no matter what. Hopefully it won't come all the way back. It'll hook around and keep going up. But we shall see. Forex Nelson is back, and as I saw these two red candles, I decided to close the trades before it hit my stop. Not much use giving too much back to the market. So on both trades I got in where this cursor is here with a 20 pip stop. And on the first one that I closed out half, I got almost 18 pips, and on the other one I got 10 pips. And then of course on the Euro New Zealand, got in roughly this cursor here with a 20 pip stop, and closed out half the lots with about 10 pips, and the other half at about only 4 pips. So my grand total down here, down at the bottom, is $1,417. So I'm very happy with that. First, you got to get good at trading with either micro lots or mini lots. And when you get good like that, then you can bump it up to standard lots. And at that point, you can seriously think about becoming a full-time trader once you're successful, which is what I did. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video and I piqued your interest on the pip trigger. And if you're interested in the pip trigger, if you look right below this video, you'll see this write-up, which I can show you right here. It's the pip trigger full package at $250. There's more than 16 gigabytes of training, 325 training videos plus 20 bonus videos. There's lots of PDF books, which will, for you traders who really like to read, or Word documents, lots of them. Included is a $2 million trade plans, both for futures and for Forex. I trade mostly the Forex, but I also do like the S&P 500 and gold and oil. So I wrote this $2 million trade plans, which teaches you how you can go from $1,000 and in less than 1 year turn that into $1 million. It's quite interesting, and the numbers don't lie. It does work, but you do have to get at least 10 pips, one trade a day. I go into great detail teaching exactly how to do that. So there's lots of training, and most recent one was how to trade the pip trigger, my most favorite pip trigger, which is the one that you happen to be looking at. These 3 moving averages with a trigger line. As soon as I'm done this video, I'm going to be doing another training video on it for today's trades. And you can put this on pause. There's many different ways of trading, and I teach many different ways. There's more than one way to trade, so the more ways that you learn how to trade, the more pips you will make, and the more pips you make, the more money you'll make. That's just the way it goes. And of course, if you want to get in touch with me, you can call me directly. Here's my cell. If you live too far, just email me. And of course, feel free to Skype me, which is what I prefer, and through Skype screen sharing, I can give you a lot more tips and tricks that will surely help your trading. And by the way, I do that for free. I could never find anybody in 14 years that would show me stuff for free. So if you like to pick up your trading and get these tips, all you got to do is make Skype contact. So anyhow, this wraps up this video. And speaking about this video, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until the next trade, happy trading, and bye.